Guys, I can't believe fantasy isn't fucking dead. Funniest part is, I'm not even sure if this part of the stream will be your shortest stream of all time. Really? Wait, what was my shortest stream? I don't even know. Oh, fuck. Yeah, one second. A moment. Okay. Fantasy is tired. GG? What do you mean GG? What are you talking about? I know, but more just to say that this might be a bit even after all that. That is fair. I mean, hopefully it's been exciting. I'm good. I'm locked the fuck in, dude. This is dope. I love this game.
What now?
Now, the thing I'm concerned about is that if we suck, is it going to be a problem?
What now?
Let's give it a try.
All right.
Actually, wait. Can I, like, level people up?
Do make yourself at home.
We have so much magla, dude. Do we have enough, do we have enough to, like, get Heisme his thing? Probably not. We need, like, so much XP. I feel like that doesn't matter. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know if this matters. I don't know if any of this stuff matters yet. We're just gonna try and see what happens. Welcome, Berg. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're just gonna fucking jam it.
All right.
When you leave that door, predicament awaits you. If that's even a strong enough word, Luis transformed into demon and outside death itself. But you have already overturned your fate. Your fated demise once. If you do emerge victorious and become king, you will truly have proved your ideals correct. And fantasy is not just an empty dream, but one with the power to change the world. It seems as though my novel has outlived its usefulness. Feel free to leave the old book here. From now on, you'll be the one writing the story, your own true tale of fantasy. Damn!
The kingdom rests in your hands now.
Thanks, David.
If there is yet any value to believing in something beyond us, prove to me that fantasy has the power to color reality. Now, onward, O King of a new dawn!
Everyone! He's awake!
Is he all right?
Thank the stars.
Nice. We're not dead.
Considering it was we who engaged Amata's gambit, this must be rather humorous to him.
We pulled through, thanks to Neurus. Can't believe he caught us mid-plummet on that busted Skyrunner. Well, don't leave out Highs, mate. Wouldn't have expected his wings to be so handy.
Never again.
Incredible.
We're in good shape. Our wounds have already healed.
It's great.
It was all so fast. I'm still a little shocked. True. It's bound to be everyone hoping the best for us below. Like what Luis did. Only the magic working in reverse. What?
There he is.
Why? Why do you still stand in defiance? What drives such tenacity?
Luis! The world is full of injustice. Not everything you've said is wrong, much as it hurts to admit.
Yet, you would give up because you see no other way. And no future can come from that. We may struggle with fear and anxiety, but we shape our own destiny with our own hands. I have no doubts.
Yes, you're a man who has endured tragedy. It's foolish, I know, all this talk of belief. I know well. That said, if you cast aside all belief, all that remains is to endure a slow death.
As for me, I believe things can change. I have to. Singing and believing aren't so far apart, right? Even then, my songs touched you too. I know they did.
After I'd idealized my death more than I ever did my life, thanks to a chance encounter, everything changed for me. Now I can hope for the best, without fearing for the worst. The possibilities are endless.
Hold on. Light can change?
If you ask me,
That's crazy.
that's what magic is.
Hey,
Luis,
welcome, Rain.
You got all
Welcome,
these
welcome.
people who believe in you, because you gave them a shred of hope. And now, you want to crush their hope. Maybe you're the one who's scared. Deep down, you're afraid to admit to yourself, you're the one who's hopeless now.
Luis, the fairies came to live in the Sanctum. But do you know why we chose it? The Elder Tribe. We admired the people of humanity. To make our dreams into realities, we have to trust each other. When people do that, that's what makes them so amazing. If you deny the power of trust, if you make the world a place where it can't exist, then you're just plain wrong!
Damn. Strong words coming from a tiny-ass fairy.
These false foundations. Who in their right mind could promise such fantasies? I will never let injustice be repeated. Never again!
Oh, what the fuck is that?
His aura is entirely different. It's a magla burst. Luis is becoming a human.
Come on then!
When your aura just does the change up.
We prove ourselves with all that we are!
Let's go then! This is our final battle!
Damn, look at that thing.
Again,
Holy
the world
fuck.
must be shattered, and again it must be rebuilt anew. You will die in tribute to my ideals, Prince.
Oh shit, I just realized there's booba.
We will
That's a lot of booba on the screen.
for the
That's
sake of our
crazy.
world.
Could have stayed hot.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Oh, he has such a cool halo. That's fucking cool.
We'll do this together. No, the next one's yours.
This is just what I need!
In your fantasy.
This might sting!
Let's do this!
Thanks, God.
Time to find out
Is
that
everyone
we just die.
Fight as one.
It's gonna be great.
My thanks.
Thank you.
I knew you'd help. It's okay. Let's work together.
All right!
That
I've got a new weakness.
Give in to anxiety.
no, my buffs. Okay. Nice.
Come on. This has to work. I'll protect all of us. Behold this power.
Okay.
Going for the weak
Debilitate.
I shall. After me!
Strike true.
I've sworn.
Allies together.
Do we want to line guard? Sure, why
Let
not?
me help! I owe you.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm all prepared.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening.
Juna's on passing duty, so she's gonna heal us.
I knew you'd help.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
There is no power.
Shit, wait, but what's he doing? This, I guess? We could swap out.
Untamed magic.
Bonk. That really was not a lot of damage.
Knights moving to the front. Join with me.
Give it all you got. Put them right in their weak spot.
Do you think you can strike Luis with your weapons?
Let's work together.
Probably. What we're doing right now. With no sacrifices to offer up? Wait, what? I didn't see what that said. Ooh, get dodged, loser.
The inequities of the world can only be cleansed if the strong subsume the weak. Now, be a noble sacrifice.
What the fuck?
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
What the fuck?
Is he trying to swallow those people? Wait, they're puppets? I'm sensing deadly magla in the puppets. Attack him before he swallows more.
Okay. Let's,
The rest is yours.
Forward.
World and its ideal power of kings for you.
Behold, we stand together.
The puppet's magla's fading.
We'll do this
Put
together.
them right in their weak spot.
ah, we knocked it out of his mouth.
This
Nice.
is just what I need.
Yikes, a Bayonetta boss. Damn, for real.
All power of kings.
But let us fight.
Please allow me.
I'm all prepared.
You hit their
We still have a line guard, right? That never went away because it didn't attack physical. Ooh, huge dodge by Izme. Time walk you. Let's go. Alright. I don't think we have to debuff. Maybe just heal.
That helped.
Trust me.
Much thanks. Be neither timid ninja. Some commendable bearing.
Observe the enemy. With blade in hand.
Fall.
Mockingbird got them right in their weak spot.
Let's work together.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Time walk
This
you?
might sting.
Hey, let's go! We're huge!
I show no mercy.
Critical hit. Heisme's a real
of all.
Behold, we stand together.
Please allow me.
I'm all prepared.
Give it all you've got. I've got just
we got a
the
mask?
for you.
Damn, he looks like he's he's like, oh god, oh jeez, my jaw. Oh my god. Oh, it hurts. Owie.
You struggle in vain. Give in to the truth. Your fantasy has no meaning whatsoever.
Ah, not my buffs. That's not cool.
I see your face.
Now that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Yeah, we're just putting a flashlight in his face. He's like, jeez, my eyeballs. Ah, god, oh jeez, I don't know. Gosh. I can't see. Oh.
Together. Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
We'll do this together.
You hit their weakness. This'll be over soon enough. Captain.
The rest is
I'll
up
do
to
my
you.
part. Let's do this. Go. To the rear.
We're gonna need some MP back soon.
Together.
Let's do
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, that's no good.
A losing battle. Let's set it up.
You hit their weakness. I've got just the captain for you.
We got buffs, right? We did.
Say it's to die for. Got to be smart. Behold
Buff?
power.
No,
need to
we have no
rush
MP. We should do that.
this. Be a waste to let this sit.
Give me your aid.
Not the right move.
Are you prepared?
We could also just like pass, basically.
Let me rethink this. I'll withdraw.
The Stroll just hopped into buff.
I stand into the fray. Comrades, lend me your strength.
On your guard.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Lend me your strength.
Watch me. Going for the weak spot.
To the rear guard.
And its people shall
Ninja. Some darker arts.
I'm stepping back. Allies,
Maybe you needed to like
let my
get some MP back or something.
Thanks.
I knew you'd help.
Oh, there's the full debuff.
Strength.
Ooh, magic counter, huge.
I'm all prepared.
If you would, you hit their
Do a
weakness.
big bonk.
That's your opening, Captain.
Let's get Hulkenberg her MP back.
I'll go with this.
trust me.
You think yourself equal?
No better time to use sweeter than poisons. Oh, you're so right. I can use those.
There's a better ninja.
Doesn't really seem like this guy is using like single target, so
Is everyone moving to the front?
feel like
Come with me.
don't even want to try for
Got them
it.
right in their
I will
weak
fight
spot.
with. Let's set it up.
Can't let it go
Thanks.
unused.
Our new world and its ideals have no need.
Witness our secret technique. Now we strike.
You're gonna turn on
Ninja.
confused for a second.
No, falling back.
Ah, might as well try it. See if I do some random single target attack. No, my debuffs. Of course not. Well, there goes our magic card.
Looks like
Apparently weak to light, right?
I guess it's our time to shine.
Start with that.
On your guard. Got them right in their weak spot.
Lend me your strength.
You hit their weakness. I'll give you the performance. I call upon a royal soul. Sorry, my mistake.
It really did not do much damage at all.
Forward.
But we can't exactly pass, right?
Some apologies. Would you finish it?
Comrades, lend me your strength. Not this skill.
Oh, I went front row with Heisman because I'm a dummy.
Let us fight.
Not like he really needs this, but
Thank you.
still feels a little silly.
Let's set it up.
This'll be over soon enough.
There it is.
Let's get some
Much
use out of this.
What buff did I even have active that they cared about? What the? Yeah, Heisman is the dodge tank, so he doesn't actually need to be
I'll
protected.
use what I must.
I think we pass here.
If I may.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Behold, we stand together. Allies together.
Look here.
Hindenburg got them right in their weak spot.
We'll do this together.
Alright, show me that next phase, baby. Give it to me.
My perfect world.
Yeah, I don't know, Sable, maybe. Oh.
Not
Jesus. Oh, the eyeball wings are so cool.
I won't let it end like this.
Okay.
You will be a sacrifice. You will sustain.
A third of him is cute again.
Oh, weak one. Oh, peon.
His Magla has gone out of control. At this rate, even a man of Luis's mental strength would lose his grip on sanity.
In the end, even he couldn't escape his own anxiety.
Then by his own logic, we've got to put him down. The weak deserve to die. The bastards all
Basilio, damn.
If he saw a threat in
Shit.
our power, then let us wield it.
You can't just believe in nothing. Nobody can rely on themselves alone. It's a pitiful way to live, and it's time we put an end to it.
Luis Guillaban! Here and now, I will strike you down.
Oh, that's dope,
Okay,
boy.
it's time to do this.
So we
Give us
time
a
walk to the
full
key action
Come on,
by having a
everybody.
block available.
Let's go.
We have to help
That's cool.
everyone.
Hey, victory foresight, let's
Here,
go.
This is our last chance.
Alright, time to find out if they randomly deflect light damage. Got him. That's a single target now? Okay.
Behold this power.
Let's debuff him.
Going for the weak spot.
Time to buff up.
I stand ready. Charging in.
We're gonna cycle
Comrades,
back.
Lend me your strength.
Get him! Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Lend me your strength.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
I'll withdraw
I
for the
won't
moment.
fail you.
There is
Forward.
no power.
Oh, power of kings. Some darker arts.
To safer ground. Behold, we stand together.
It's up to you now.
Thank you.
Hit him with God Killer for flavor. That'd be great. But I don't think we're gonna do that. Okay. Wait, extreme intimidation prevents action? What was that? Okay, anxiety. Remove buffs. Oh, remove all debuffs. Link has been severed.
Now that's
Okay.
beautiful done, Heisman. This aura's overpowering. It's making it harder to fight.
Oh, he took a fucking turn icon. What a bitch.
You hit their weakness. Watch that.
What a dickbag.
Sting.
You think yourself a ninja?
Join with me.
We'll combine our strength.
I knew you'd help.
What the fuck?
Poetry in motion.
Lend me your strength.
You hit their weakness.
Don't
That's your opening, Captain.
Going for the weak spot.
Oh, we didn't get turn remove this time. That's good. He's just gonna clear the debuffs, right? So maybe passing here is better, and then Heismade just tries to be valuable by himself.
There's a better. I leave it to
Maybe.
you.
Let us fight as one.
In your fantasy.
Drop a guard.
Thank you.
We'll do this together.
Yeah, but it's like the cool dramatic music for the ending, you know what I mean?
I've got. Come on, follow me. Raging fire.
Oh shit, we're actually low on MP, so we can be using those. Both of them need MP. Ooh, huge dodge! Ooh, sick block? Oh no, the anxiety is bad.
Heismade's anxiety is mounting.
Into the
He gets
fray.
hit.
Join with
He'll
me.
be in big trouble.
Oh shit.
Give it all you've got. Got them right in the
Power
weak
of healing. I won't hold back.
This one I guess?
Let me help you.
My thanks.
spot. That helps.
Oh, we didn't restock on Panaceas. Whoopsie. It's fine.
This might sting.
Perhaps this a favor, if I may.
Nice allies together.
Look here.
Let's go. We can do this.
And the next one is a MP recovery.
Much thanks.
I've got just the dance for you. You might say it's to die for. Be a waste to let this sit.
Feel true terror.
Oh shit.
Ending.
Juna died. She fucking dead.
It's making it harder to fight. Just hold on.
Allow me to use
Time
this.
for my grand comeback.
To the rear guard. Join with me.
Pull up a guard.
Quite a move.
That helps.
The Result. A foolish people, shackled by insecurity. Be gone from this world.
What? Wait, what the fuck? Wait,
What's happening?
wait, what?
My strength.
Nice one, Captain.
Okay. What?
You've got several ailments slowing you down.
Let's set it up.
I'm so confused. What?
Maybe there's a better choice. We're looking good here.
Behold his power. Going for the weak spot.
You think yourself? No.
You think yourself? I guess we haven't managed to weave in our rebuff, huh? It's
I'm
kind of
barely
issue.
staying awake.
I stand ready. Moving to the front. Behold. We stand together.
We've got them right in the
Let's
weak
stay
spot.
calm.
Can we switch? The debuffing, I'm not super sure about.
I'll leave this
Leave
to
it
you.
to me.
Let's try this.
Let's get on with it.
This might be bad because they're like low HP already.
Be gone.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What did you mean? Literally, what do you mean by that? What the fuck? Roussan should not exist. Okay, alright, got it. Alright, cool. Very cool.
I'm stepping back. Join with me.
You should not exist. Fucking die.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
I will fight with pride.
Oh shit, we shelved our pal. Oopsie.
We're not out of this yet.
I'm obliged.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Sable. Was like maybe I can just swap out who isn't
I'll withdraw for the
Time
moment.
for the leading lady.
or whoever's getting targeted, sorry.
How disappointing.
Feel true terror.
No, my buffs!
I see your game.
Huge dodge.
His aura's overpowering.
Behold,
It's making it harder to fight.
join with me.
On your guard.
Hold on.
The path. We'll do this together.
You hit their weakness. I've got
That's
just
your
the
opening,
dance for
Captain.
you. You might say it's to die for.
Need our MP back.
I'll go with it.
Thank you.
Be neither timid nor arrogant. I'll use what I must.
The single target taunt is actually doing a lot better than I thought it would.
No sense in
Look here.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Take it.
You should be sacrificed now! Sacrifice yourself now! Do it now!
Deals.
Yeah, the link has been severed. I don't know what it means. I'm curious as well,
Dixon.
because I don't know. I know, but I won't say. Yeah. I'm assuming it means something, but I don't know what it means.
Get her some healing. Juna, are you okay? You look like you have this power. Heisman, that's a lot
Perhaps
of
this
ailments.
suits me
Be
best.
careful out there, okay?
No,
Going to
I
pass.
leave it to you.
Pass.
Let us fight on your guard. Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Let's set it up.
You hit their weakness.
Did Luis attempt a karate chop?
For my
I think he did, yeah. So you can heal.
Can't let it go unused.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
Our new world and its
Okay.
ideals have no need for you.
Ninja.
Did I already Knight's Proclamation?
How disappointing.
To the rear, join with me.
Let's do this.
Much thanks.
Face.
Now that's finesse.
Huge.
Dodge, Heisman.
Crazy dodge, Heisman.
Work together.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. This might sting. Heisman, that's a
Now
lot of
accept your
ailments.
fate.
Be careful out there, okay?
There's a favor, if I may.
Behold, we stand together.
Look here.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
We'll do this together.
Watch me.
Do we need to heal MP?
That's not.
Maybe MP here. Oh shit, we're out of our... We're running out of the things, oh no.
You think yourself equal? I'll use what I must.
It's not good. We haven't used our barrier, right? I don't think. Because Heisman just dodged less turn.
On your guard.
Oh shit. No, the face!
Fantasy. It must not be. Feel true terror.
Okay.
The Nydia, a foolish people, fearing and denying solitude, be gone from this world.
Okay.
He's got a power that can wipe out an entire tribe. We have to do something.
He's just like, you do not exist anymore.
I see your game.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman. Aura's overpowering. Making it harder to fly under myself. Just hold on. Behold this power.
This.
Advancing.
You can switch out you or you.
Taking out for
About
now.
time.
Observe the enemy. To safer ground. Moving to the front. Let us fight.
Look here.
Twittor got them right in their weak spot.
Which one was an Nydia? It was Juna.
Maybe not.
Maybe. Do this.
Here.
Thank you.
Quite a boon.
I owe you.
Huge buffs.
Give me your aid.
Big buffs. Ooh. Counter.
I leave it to you.
Comrade, lend me
Please
your
allow me.
Twittor got them right in their weak spot.
Power of healing.
Ah, shit.
Vitus
We
power.
don't have a Gaia. Or we don't have the Nydia.
In their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Now I feel silly.
vanquish
because
evil.
I want to...
Not now.
Did we get reset? We did not.
No holding back. No, not this.
One of these turns is going to get used. So... Let's
trade
You-
places.
Leave it to me.
Perhaps this suits me. Oh, power of kings! I'm barely staying awake.
Behold, we stand together. May you cling to life.
Exposed a new weakness.
The power of healing. Lend me your strength. No,
Uh,
this won't work. I'm all prepared.
definitely running out of MP. Oh, shit. What happened? Phase 3? Phase 3, let's go? There ain't no way.
But why?
Show me the Giga God form.
Still beyond.
Show it to me. Did we do it? Oh?
Dawn breaks.
Was that the kill shot? Okay, but where did Luis go? Hey, only one person on that moon, baby.
Look! He's done it! He's finally beaten Luis!
Racism is defeated. Okay, yeah, but like the falling corpse? Okay, the massive falling human corpse, are we gonna...
Does this mean he's won?
Hopefully?
I'm not dreaming this.
He did it.
Not yet.
Ooh?
I have my ideals.
Phase 3 me, baby, let's go. Let's go, let's do it. We're going again. Bring it back. Back it up. I'll beat your ass again. I'll do it again, baby.
Everyone's fighting their fear and anxiety. Nobody knows for sure what's right. And even through all that, the people have declared you king!
We fight for more than justice. Show him our will against his. Show him the fall of his world.
Hold fast to your ideals! 'Tis your sworn duty as king!
wielded the power of kings. It's time to stop following in their footsteps. Now it's your turn to take your place with them.
Your fantasy is naught but lies!
What? What's going on?
Laser beam! Is it time for the power of friendship? Oh? What the fuck? Okay. Oh! Get him in the golden shower? You can't say that shit.
No. Fantasy is more than an empty dream. It's a dream with the power to change the world!
What the fuck is this? What the hell is this?
Damn you!
Oh! Oh! Holy shit! Let's go! Dude, look at that! Save the country. Quest clear. Let's go. Holy!
Must be the Lord that governs Utopia in all worthy champions. The hero's archetype. The king. I see. At long last.
Yeah, we literally got the wings from the rudder, yeah.
A force that frees people from anxiety. A harbinger of change for a deadlocked reality.
Oh, old man. Oh.
The people have chosen my son. With that, my tremendous gamble hath borne fruit. Thus it is that my duty here draws to a close.
And now, the novel you wrote with such passion will finally begin a new chapter.
Okay. All right.
Voice.
So,
is that
sex?
But how?
While flames swept through
Come
the
on.
sanctum,
Come on.
I cast a
Yeah.
final spell to abandon my body and survive in soul. I became an immaterial being among the fairies. I had to, so I might provide guidance to the child on his most perilous path.
The power of the archetypes. Was that your doing?
No. All I did was awaken them to it. My voice carried the words they needed to hear. That power is no great and rare treasure. It is something that might be grasped by anyone with the will to change the world. And anyone has the power to change the world. Those children proved as much. Now, that boy has grasped the courage of a warrior.
He firmly grasped it.
All
No, that's
dragons who
different.
still
That
roamed the continent
the
have
warrior is
fallen by
different.
his
That's a
hand.
different one.
For
We're the
greater
the king, the
embodiment of
prince.
impossible is there than a dragon? And he now possesses the power and will to quell those forces.
I see. Then he is not so weak a child that I must hold his hand. I am truly sorry. I lost all the power I once knew. I saw the sanctum burn. And you. I lost you. Once they took our child from me, all my remaining hope went with him. And so I placed my faith in the royal magic. I believed that if this world would choose him, there would still be hope.
This shall do. That boy's fight, and ours, is finally over. The people no longer need some mystic relic or some lofty magics to soothe their fears. They have found the strength to overcome it within. Provided they can turn their anxiety into strength and never stop walking toward the unknown, reality will ever change. Their world shall be one full of possibility.
This isn't about the throne anymore. It marks the beginning of a new era, led by those who are truly worthy of the people's trust. Almost the appointed time now. The day is dawning on a new king's reign. And with it, my true passing. However, if I may truly end my life with pride in my boy, and my love at my side, I've no regrets.
Oh.
It's been a long road to this moment, hasn't it?
It has indeed. But for our son, a new journey now begins.
Okay. Sweet.
Heed me, all people of the kingdom. Dawn breaks, and the appointed hour hath come.
He speaks. With the announcement of our new king, everything finally ends.
I now settle the long-contested succession to the throne.
Who's the other face?
They
Luis.
who have gathered the most faith from their subjects amassed. They who have overcome this fierce contest. The throne's new sovereign, I now reveal. Behold, your new king of your kingdom united.
Damn, that's my face. Look, it's up there. Yo, look at that thing. Yo, my head is huge. Check that out.
It's him! Yeah!
Yay! Look, that's him, isn't it? He won!
He certainly did, Laura. He really did.
You're literally huge.
still
Your
can't
face is
believe it.
huge.
That boy pulled it off. His Majesty, the new king.
I won't accept it! The new king is Count Louis.
I mean, Luis is super dead. Like he's very not alive.
Not be permitted. Settle down. The tournament is over. Our new king has been decided, and the royal capital falls under His Majesty's rule. Threaten it, and you shall face the wrath of the crown theocracy's warrior monks.
Damn.
Bloody fantastic. They really did it.
Yippee! Woo! All the haters in shambles. For real.
Quietude descended once again upon the royal capital, and the day of the new king's coronation arrived.
All right.
Boy, coronation really crept up on us. There's a lot of people in the crowd.
Right. This means we're like king or something, right? Shit.
Tell me you're nervous. After everything we survived already, stage fright should be nothing for you.
I don't know, man. Listen, man. I don't
All the
know,
same,
man.
my heart's pounding out of my chest. Is it? Nothing you're not used to then. It's just like with the archetypes. Just keep your head high.
Ah ha ha,
It'll be
funny
fine.
stroll.
We'll keep the crowd warmed up for you.
Your newfound dignity suits you well, Your Highness.
Why are you still wearing the jacket? I don't know, because it's cool. That's not funny, Stroll, I died.
Yes, that too suits you well.
By the way, saw some of them Senate fat cats hovering about, acting like they've been supporting us from the start, of course. Always on the winning side, eh?
Better than the alternative, no? Especially since we've got some Luis diehards among the people.
I hear that many are concerned about his proficiency with statecraft.
Yo, Yuval, what the... You know what? This is fair.
Juna will stand as moderator at the podium. His Majesty will only be asked for a few brief answers. First, the people
all this and you still have to lead this country and want a years-long nap. So true. I was literally like, yeah, we saved the world and shit, and it's like, all right, time, statecraft, here we go. Like, oh no.
We have the power to change the world. All of us. I know I'm inexperienced, but I'll strive to do my utmost. With all of you at my side.
That's fine. The people have about had it with pompous monologues. Better to say what you mean with determination.
Still, there are a lot of people in the crowd who have never supported you. How are you going to respond to them?
Now for the second act of the game, I hope you like Civilization. Oh god. That's cool.
I know mutual understanding will come slowly. I'll just have to keep doing everything I can for them.
You went from a nobody to the top seat in the nation. No need to puff up and bluster anymore, what? You'll do fine.
A ruler must only stand tall. The rest is not done alone. We are with you.
Indeed. And we're no strangers to more practical work. Whatever our tasks, I'm sure we can handle them.
Well, it's time to make your first appearance as our king. Let us brace ourselves.
Good luck.
I'm gonna do my best. Thank you,
for
everybody.
always having my back.
Well, let's go. To His Majesty, the new king.
Maybe, boy. We got all our memories back. We're good. We're fine. Our brain works.
All right, a warm welcome, please. His Majesty, the new king. Your Majesty, you're so young.
Please.
Bruh. Like, immediately, Hulkenberg.
My king.
Please.
Your subjects would hear how you intend to lead them.
Relax, okay? Take it easy and use your own words.
As a ruler, I've much to learn. I cannot say what I'll accomplish. And yet, I believe the world can change by our hand. And to that end, I will face any odds.
Now, Your Majesty, a few more words. Naturally, some under your rule now supported other people in the race. How do you respond to their voices?
There will be times I let you down. I know that. Only results can prove my intent. But still, even should you oppose your king, you can always believe in your own future. I will make sure of it.
A nation where dreams and fantasies are always in reach will surely be a challenge.
We'll make it happen.
There you go. If you can pull that off, you'll be the finest king we've known. Well then, this is it. Your attention, please.
No lord remains for you to kneel before. Please take the crown with your own hands, my king.
That ain't gonna fit.
Ah,
Nice.
long have I awaited the arrival of this day.
Okay.
This journey
Oh, I have to
has
press A,
reached
okay.
its end. He came to know the goodness of a hero's heart, and became the king his people had always hoped for. But as this journey ends, so another begins. I'd like you to watch over him on his path for a little longer yet.
Okay.
1 year has passed since the arrival of the new king.
Oh shit, are we post game? Are we in the post nut clarity? Day 35, baby. The king walks among us.
Hey, heard the news? They're finally reopening that mage academy that got closed down.
You don't say. The famous one deep in the Montario Mountains.
I'll say quick, go to the bathroom.
Impressed. It only took them a year.
They've even paved a proper mountain road. And get this, their headmistress is none other than Lady Juna.
What? The songstress?
Well, she is one of the king's 6 partisans. If she managed to help save the world from Luis, I expect she knows a thing or two about magic.
I don't know. I
Sounds
think
like
she
they
only
plan
knows
to
about
fully
debuffs. I'm gonna be
open
real
the
with you.
magic researchers' findings to the people too. Quite a turn from when the late Sanctifex banned it.
Makes sense to me. After the clash between His Majesty and Luis last year, everyone knows you don't really need an igniter to use magic.
Oh,
And that's
base.
just today's news. It's surprise after surprise, ever since us church folk got the boot from the palace.
It's been a year. Only natural there would be people
Even the
still
royal
unrest among the
knights.
people.
Their leadership was bound to the church more than anything, and now he's out on his ear too. And replaced by Sir Jaime Noctul, no less. You believe that? The Royal Knights, led by a Ujif of all things.
Bro.
Though he's one of the 6 partisans himself. When he speaks, everyone listens. No one's about to complain.
Even Parliament now invites citizen representatives to hearings. Strange to think we'd been deaf to the voice of the people until now. It's unbelievable, compared to the days of the autocrats. How swiftly the times change, eh?
Credit where it's due. I think it's thanks to his young majesty. Remember last year's coronation? Unprecedented, that. Saw heroes of all different tribes celebrating the
Yeah, I
king's
mean,
victory.
listen, you know, not
Celebrating
everyone's
common
gonna
folk even. They tell me
be
some of
all
the
Bing
younger
chill, you know. Some people
taken
are
to
a
calling
little, you know.
reconciliation. It really is a tragedy.
Yeah, it's only been a
Happened to
year.
his father, the king.
I mean, we've seen how long that shit takes, you know. Still,
Indeed. Yet the real test is still to come.
yeah.
The first year has seen a lot of good, but we've still got our share of problems.
Speaking of
Yeah,
his
even
majesty,
Heisme isn't entirely
I've
chill.
also heard some folks saying they've seen a boy wandering around these parts who looks just like him. You don't suppose?
I do really like how Heisme's last words were like, you know, with Basilio, were basically like, I know that I don't understand like your culture or you, but you know, I don't like I've never disliked you. You know what I mean? Like we good. Which, you know, you don't have to understand 100% of everything if you are an accepting person, right? It's about the heart of it.
Without his escorts? Besides, what business would a king have in this place?
Suppose you're right.
Man's literally just buying groceries. I don't think that's what he meant.
Mountains
Bullet.
upon mountains of appeals from the people.
I think he just meant to acknowledge
How
that
many
there's a
days will this
difference
take to
between
sort?
their understandings.
After all the trouble you took to flee politics. And somehow you're now the preeminent ladyship of your house. Such is fate.
Despite everything, this year has passed in surprising peace, hasn't it? Honestly, with the royal scepter disappearing like that, I feared more dissent.
Brother, you're a minute
Perhaps
away
after
from the
Luis, They
castle.
swore they could never let that happen again. Either way, more and more are dealing with conflicts calmly and openly. Promising.
It promises that I'll have an eternally cluttered desk.
Oh,
Here you
I like
Majesty.
Yufa's new
I brought
cloak.
in the next load.
It's very cute.
And there we go. Not half bad, right? Hey, isn't the king supposed to be here?
I've said countless times not to leave unannounced.
Oh, all this decoration doesn't suit me. How did Luis and Forden put up with all this damn finery?
Since when Gallica
Majesty?
performed magic?
Are you here?
She literally, the
Jaina's
first
back
thing
from
she
her
casted on us was the
Apologies,
music
Soul. I'll look for
spell.
him now.
Wait, I'm coming.
Literally, all of the music is
Oh, good
diegetic
grief.
because Gallica casted a music
Some
spell
things
on
never
us.
change. Not that they should.
I'd say life has changed plenty for us. Yet somehow our captain's same as he ever was.
Damn. Tiny scepter. Yeah, we're still in the
I
inn.
got a bit too fresh with them stuck-up Sanctists. But those bloody church folk been looking down on us for years, you know? Still, it was other Sanctists what stepped in to keep things peaceable too. I reckon they're not all bad. Guess me cogs turning. They lost both their Sanctifex and the Saint Lady last year. Got their own struggles, I expect. Not like it excuses all of them or makes me want to go up and shake a Sanctor's hand, but you really put some perspective
I
on it.
love the recorded, like, sharp inhale or, like, all of the inhalation sounds are, like good. He's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, it's so good. It's good talking to you.
you too.
You know what, lad? You're all right. You ever need some good honest work? I'll get you straight.
I'll keep that in mind, buddy. I'll keep that in mind.
I should have known you'd be wandering around without your escorts again. How is it, being able to hear the city's honest thoughts? If you told them you're the king, it'd knock them sideways. Sorry you ended up coming all this way. Maria's actually out on an errand right now.
That's too bad. I'll just wait.
And I suppose
That's
I'll wait
cool.
until she comes back.
You sure? That girl always ends up on detours. No telling how long she'll be. Either way, best keep your head down. You know what happens when you're too obvious about this. Sooner or later, the lady captain of the Royal Guard...
Oh, there you are.
Ah.
I knew we'd find you here for crying out loud.
Phew. So you were here.
Speak of the devil.
Let us return, Your Majesty. And I thought I had informed you that Juno would be back from her expedition today.
Just give me a moment. I'm just waiting. I'm just
You
waiting.
know I practically sprinted out the gates to find you. To settled, I shall come with you on every excursion.
Not dressed like that, you won't. You know how we like snooping around, inconspicuously.
Point taken.
Oh, it's a shame.
He'll be
I don't
fine.
think we get to see
His
the
Majesty's
wall with
not
the
about to fall
photos.
prey to some alleyway scandal, surely. Right,
The
Your
paintings.
Majesty.
Oh, there they are.
If
Yeah,
you
they
see
are there.
Maria
Let's
about,
go.
Do slow down for a chat. She'll be shattered if she finds out she just missed you.
Fine. Now, Your Majesty, once your business here is finished, Please make sure you return to the palace with all swiftness.
All right.
Let's go.
Oh.
Hey?
Oh shit, like actual factual New Game Plus? Or not New Game, post game? Ah shit. While I would like to ask you to talk to everyone, I understand that you might not want to read much more. However, I ask you to talk to at least the mag shop, or the general shop owner, kid near the mag trader, and Godot. This is your follower plus Balin, of course. Holy shit! Get to talk to everyone for the last time? The victory lap? Oh my god. Oh, can we not talk to more because fucking Academia is dead? Alright, I think I need to, like, go use the bathroom. Give me, like, 2 seconds. There's Alonzo. Yep, more just, ain't here. We can't go to Academia.
What now?
Wait. It's like, wait, we can't study the archetypes. There's no archetype study. Ah, shit.
Ain't this a pickle?
Okay, give me, like, 2 seconds. Okay. So, let's start with the people you said. Not much to read about these days. The general shop owner, the kid near the mag trader. Wait, which guy? Is it like this guy? This little dork? Whoa, Elder! You become king! King, hey king, oh king, aha! Is this the mag trader? This is the mag broker, right?
Oh, very nice.
Were you talking about a different person? This person? This person?
Oh, very nice.
Oi there!
General shop.
Well.
Ah. So I suppose there's nothing to actually do.
Oh, but which
Hey, Your Majesty, listen to this. We just had a guest in the store claiming to be the chief of Etria. Said he wanted ingredients for the withering potion they use on the island, and how should I put this? That Mistari Village chief, he's rather easy on the eyes, wouldn't you say? What the hell? Wait, sorry, forget. I swear I had a point. I wanted to tell you that all sorts of people come visit now, and I enjoy doing business more than I ever did. Yo, that chief guy looking kind of like, yo, looking kind of, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's looking at that, you know. Kind of cute that since he was calling you Elda throughout the game, he calls you King. Yeah, it's like, oh, an Elda became king. You're king. All the guys from the Caradrius are here? Oh, true?
You're kidding.
Oi, oi, been a while, no? You must remember me, I'm Sergeant Glockham, the Great. You're drunk. Well, you see, that's the thing. And then here's the perfect time for a flagon, eh? There, you can, anytime's good for a flagon. Then again, every day is a perfect time. You know, I tried to get back, actually. We lost Fidelio, God rest his soul. Drink was the only thing that kept me from going mad. I certainly couldn't follow Luis after that. But leaving the Caradrius was sound. But it's still hard for a therapist to find decent work. Drinking my life away seemed the way to go. I assumed all of us from Luis' side of survival would be sent straight to the gallows, but one has joined the brigade. That's real generous of you. Not sure I'd have fit anywhere else, speaking plain. With old Basilio in charge, we're feeling right at home. Now I'm back to drinking for the fun of it. Now all that's you, Your Majesty. You're alright. Seems rumors of the king running around and Sunshade Row are true. I have no intention of prying now. Thanks to you for besting Luis, I get to keep running my shop. Wasn't sure I could with the sky turning red there. Not sure we could take another war. What worries you? Nothing in particular. Didn't say that because I think it'll happen, just, nothing ever goes quite the way you think it will, eh? As long as people worry, people will want weapons. So I guess I'll be in the business a good while longer. Yeah, I'm guessing you can, like, literally talk to everybody.
Alright.
Can you talk to, like, literally everybody? That's a lot. That's a lot. We can actually do, like, the full victory lap, maybe, like, in the new year, but you said I should probably do the like supports and Godot and Batlin. Where's Batlin? Batlin here? The heck? Oh, it's Katharina. I was confused for a second. Where's Batlin? Where's your guy Batlin? What's up, Stroll? Talking about the city again, are we? Just to say, Hulkenberg is on the hunt. That's a game of cat and mouse. Though who is which, I dare not say. It's been a year since you've ascended the throne, but it's like you've hardly changed. I'd say the same to you. That's Lord or General Stroll. Your Majesty. I'll never get used to such titles. I really should take a page from Juna's book. She has a gift for delegating, like she was born to do so. Not that I can talk, I actually came out for a bit of a breather myself. You know, I see now that even at the top, those at the top have their struggles, a little too clearly. General's duties feel overwhelming at times. But there are lives hanging in the balance. I recognize the weight of every decision I make. I do find satisfaction in protecting those lives. Remember our first meeting back at the recruitment center? I, a fallen noble with nothing to my name, and you a struggling elder traveler. Back then, my only goal was getting ahead. My people were little more than an afterthought. If I had met you, I'd have never realized the truth about my fortune, my father's intentions, and certainly couldn't have saved the Hellions.
Thank you.
I owe seeing the joy on their faces to you. I think I've said it before, but again, thank you. Give yourself some credit, Stroll.
No.
You did a lot of heavy lifting. But still owe any credit I could take to you for showing me the way. They live stable, peaceful lives thanks to you. You have a whole century on your shoulders now. The road ahead will be full of challenges we can't possibly foresee. But show me the way, and I'll blaze the trail. Now and always, it's my role as your warrior, as a warrior, to be the main god, not your warrior. Our titles may have changed, but I'd like to think our friendship is steadfast as ever. Don't hesitate to rely on me now and always.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, there's still more people we can talk to. Grude is here, just a bit to the right. Which one's Grude again?
Say,
very good.
Really?
Very good indeed. Grand. Wonderful.
say,
Holy shit. A floating lady? Oh, right. Where is she?
I love it. Oh, there.
Oh, there.
Leave it out, mate.
Oh, grand.
I see her. You looked right at her? What the fuck? Did I?
Say there.
Hey? Hey?
say,
I love it.
Oh, it's just in the middle of the fucking road. I was scanning like the booths and stuff and like the crowds. It's just like right here. Ah, it's been quite some time, hasn't it? You've matured a great deal in the short years since I last saw you. Those of your rule have reached even the sanctum. Some are kinder than others. Taking the reins of a runaway country must have its share of difficulties. Your face tells me as much. Frail child who could do little more than lie on the brink of death has come so far. Goodness, tears come so easily with old age. I'm grateful. I did nothing. You're the one who achieved everything.
But
I'm surprised to see you in Grand Trad, Lady Grude. It's a curious thing. Received a rather forceful invitation here, you see, from one of your friends, the girl named Juna. Goodness knows how many times she's already come to visit the Sanctum, seeking instruction on magic. Some of the villagers are rather smitten with her. She declared that if I wouldn't feel welcome coming to Grand Trad, she would have a highway built directly between the capital and the Sanctum. Oh. There you have it. Now then, subscribe, or rather, King, subscribe. 1,000-year seclusion of the Elder Tribe may soon come to an end under your guidance. And yet, the journey ahead of you will be hard. The dreams you hope to achieve will feel just out of reach. So do stop by and show your face around our forest sometime. Your mother cannot do so herself, so I can whip you up. I was gonna say whip up. I can whip you. Whip up some of her favorite dishes. Whip you up some of her favorite dishes there.
I love it.
Talk to the guy, or maybe it's the lady looking at her. What? Someone looking at her?
wonderful, isn't
This person?
yeah?
Excuse me, aren't you an elder? Please don't take that the wrong way, I'm just curious. Those three elder are elder too, aren't they? I wondered if perhaps you knew them or something. What about Isn't it kind of amazing to see Elder in the town? The elderly lady in the middle is floating, for heaven's sake. Is that some kind of igniter? Couldn't be, then how? Oh, and the other woman's clothes are so beautiful. Goes without saying, but you can't find clothes like that in Grand Trad, can you? There's something just so incredibly charming about them. Do you think I should try talking to them?
Wonderful, isn't it?
I mean, I guess, lady.
I love it.
You can do whatever you want.
Ah, wonderful.
She sure is floating. She really is. She's just fucking chilling.
Amazing.
Okay, should probably talk to these people. Well, if it ain't the big man himself, good timing, mate. I just got back in town myself. Long time no see. It ain't been. I've been out traveling since I took the reins on the Seekers recon team. Hard to believe it's been half a year. Crazy doesn't begin to describe what's beyond the sea. The sights, the magic, everything's so fantastic. I'm already itching to get back out there. Well, I'm not especially keen on dodging the bloody cannonballs when my ship gets too close. Lots of tension out there. But what country isn't a little tense? Everything from the customs to the way they think, so different my head spins, making all the tribal bickering seem right dull, if I can speak my mind. This country's changing for the better. I'm glad I turned over the throne to you. Turned over? Yeah, thanks. Oh, come on, I'm just roasting you. After we knocked heads, I knew I could trust you with making the lives of us Parapists better than they were. All my cohort have found jobs, and some of them have even picked some new skills. Don't you worry your kingly head. I'll have it all whipped up in a report for you. Do something proper kingish with it, will you?
Amazing.
That's it for my additional quests. Can't think of any more bits that I remember. Yeah, we have... Where's Guido? He's at the church, I imagine? I want to do those before I forget, because I can always teleport to the, I can always teleport to the things, the people.
Ain't this a pickle?
Wonderful.
May God keep
All right.
Ha! You surveying the city incognito, your majesty? Your escorts would be aghast. Not that I think anyone is truly capable of harming you. As you're aware, faith in the Sanctus Church plummeted after our misdeeds were exposed. I admit, we were arrogant and unjust, wicked in custom. But people have found salvation through the Church as well. I intend to restore the Sanctus Church to its true purpose, to offer salvation to those in need. As Sanctiarch? Sanctiarch. As someone who was saved by the Sanctus faith myself, that is all I can do to return the faith. Yeah, exactly. That's real. That's true and based. Yeah, like you know, we can drop the racism stuff and go to not that.
Greetings.
Greetings. Working hard as ever? Were you going about town and listening to what people have to say? Myself, I've just come from the Crown Court, where I've been consulting with the people about their grievances and disputes as Chief Magistrate. The court has time for that?
Yes, of course.
In the past, we were busy with cases of violence and theft, but those have decreased remarkably. As you've undoubtedly aware, in the past many citizens were sentenced to hang without so much as a trial. I'm pleased to report things are different now. Anyone, regardless of race or status, can tell their side of the story in court and be judged equally and fairly. It just goes to show anything is possible, even for a priestess, to become a chief magistrate. My brother is making great strides as village chief. He rather hated the role before, and but he's truly found his calling, I think.
The reason is...
As I said, no one knows what the future holds. It's all the more reason I try to guide people to good choices. I want to live in a society that practices kindness, where those who suffer need not turn to crime, and so I practice what I preach. The other day, I went to see Ovi's church to inquire with those who were sick there about how the kingdom can be more accessible to them. How are they?
Very well.
Yes, we practiced dancing together, and then we showed her mother. All of them are ready to ease into work again. Hearing them made me reflect on all the people who still need our help. Until now, the only hope those people had was God. I want to fight for them to have options under laws and systems that they can rely on in addition to higher power. A country where all the tribes with all their values can join hands in harmony. That's what we need. You're aiming to achieve that too, yes, Your Majesty? I hope you'll allow me to keep walking alongside you in this. We are going to get married, Yufa. That is correct. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. We never got an explanation for Shibuya being in the game. Yeah, it's because the previous world, we discovered magic and then blew everything up. That's why. Shibuya was part of the fictional utopia written about in the book. Also, the ruined world was our world, and the part we saw was Shinjuku. Yeah, there we go.
Hey.
Hello there. Your Majesty, it's great to see that you're doing well as ever. I've just left a meeting with the provincial lords. I also preach the Mistari teachings in various areas when the opportunity arises. Many still push back against such teachings, but that's perfectly fine. The country is well served by different perspectives. Many of the villagers have come around to this too, you know? I think that's because you all faced such danger on our behalf. Still, it won't be easy to change the entirety of Uchronia. Its history is embedded deep in its roots. The country is larger, and some people will need all the power you have. The true test of your values has only just begun. Cool. I'm assuming Brigitte is over here. Yep. The king himself, out browsing the shops. Ha! Perhaps I need to draft up a royal certificate of appointment. Tell the world we supply goods to the royal family. Bruh. Any recommendations? One igniter in particular, in fact, though I'm afraid we're all sold out at the moment. The igniter I made at the children's request, the one that lights up like with rainbow colors, is selling startlingly well. The store was packed with families and children. I now hold a position where I control the distribution of all manner of goods throughout the kingdom as the head of the Igniter Consortium. I can't help but think if I had been in the position sooner, then the church's violence, the tragedy of the village, could have been prevented. It's cool, Brigitte. Yeah, I was gonna say Loveless is just like chilling there. There's nothing you could have done at the time. I know that I only rose to this position once you became king and shed light on what lurked in the shadows of this country. No, you can't take full credit. As it were, I was nominated for my new position by my colleagues. Our new king has changed this country for the better. However, as a former arms dealer, it would be naive to think all weapons can ever disappear from this world. It's all the more reason I hope that the reasons for people to wield them continue to decline. To that end, I'll continue doing all that I possibly can, with all that I am, just as you do. Ah yes, do you remember my dog? I found the ones who took her. Naturally, I considered ending their lives. But there she was, sitting beside them. Evidently, they could not bring themselves to harm such a sweet creature. Oh, our dog isn't dead! Our dog was fine! But they decided to keep her instead. I had no choice but to spare their lives. I couldn't subject a gentle dog to the atrocities I'd commit in her name. You should come play with her sometime. I'm sure she remembers you. Yay! Dog still, dog good, dog fine. Yay!
Hey.
What's the word, Your Majesty? Just one question, if I may. When are you gonna lower the booze prices in this country? I'm only caughting you. I haven't felt much like drinking until I blacked out so often anymore. After I entered the tournament, I really went through some stuff. I was acting a fool on the world stage, and to you too. Yeah. I'm grateful, you know. Can't speak for the rest of the country, but you've done right by us Parapus. You've got it better than we ever did. Some chuckleheads out there still try to take their aggression out on us, but they're just venting, probably. I'm sure you'll do something soon enough. Yeah, John Wick averted. Legit. Brigitte about to go full John Wick on him. Okay. We'll talk to the rest of these guys. Is there anyone who we can find naturally, though?
The princess is coming. Just...
Ooh. Adam, can we go on the Gauntlet Runner? Hey, we can go on the Gauntlet Runner. Oh, Batlin is also by the church. We should go talk to Batlin. Batlin. Eris here? He's not here. I assumed he would be, but he's not. Let's see where he actually is. Curious. Of course he's outside. Ah, he was literally right there and I didn't see him. Oh, what brings His Royal Majesty here? Come to feel the wind on your face too, have you? I know how it is. I have the fancy old title of Chief Engineer of the Kingdom Infrastructure Development Bureau. Can research as I please now, but something's missing. So I threw off that old stuffy uniform and came to gaze upon the runner in the way I do. Please take your job seriously.
Just a moment.
I am. Research part, at least. But you must feel it too, eh? The sun urged to take the runner into the sky and leave all your cares on the ground below. Neres, do your job, please. Not that I'm ungrateful for the gracious title you've given me. You've given to a man who used to skulk about modifying gauntlet runners. You haven't seen anything yet. Why, one day I'll invent a teleportation device that will deliver fresh fish straight from the ocean to your palatial plates. It would change the world, would you say? I'm just a bit stuck at the beginning on the development.
Indeed.
And it's times like these I need a stimulation of the mind. Do you have anything that might do the trick? Do I smell another relic hunt? Don't pretend you didn't enjoy it. Every time you'd pop back in with one, I remember I could hardly contain my excitement. I do miss traveling like that. Even if the relics themselves were better off left untouched, they'd become the guiding principles of my research, you know.
That's...
Convenience is important, but one must consider safety and the effects it might have on the world. Engineer who dumps the burden on the future generation is no engineer at all. Still, it's no small feat to design with a perfect balance of safe and revolutionary. Even I struggle with it, and I'm a bully genius. I was gonna say bully genius, huh? I knew it. What I need is stimulation. Your Majesty. You know, like the soul-shaking speed and quiver and drive of the engine. You'll let me know if you ever want to go for a spin, won't you? Our dear girl's all sparkling clean and all is ready to take off. Okay, where's our guy? Where's Batlin? Is that him?
Oh.
Hello there. Your Majesty, as laid back as ever, I see. I myself have been crying like a baby, for I find my position as Chairman of Parliament quite an unfamiliar one. Still, I've considered these open to all Parliament meetings. Compiling all those options is indeed hard work, but work well worth the doing. It won't be easy for those who were at the church's beck and call to change, but I think they've been starting to see what they turned a blind eye to, at least a bit, no? A person who speaks the real truth to the public without yielding to authority. That's what my father and I wished for, a true and proper town crier. This country's turned over a new leaf, but there still are many problems to work out. It seems the rural regions are still suffering from human havoc.
I'm counting on you.
All I'm saying is we're a long way from utopia, but still, the first step isn't important as the last, and we're taking big ones. You got it, Batwin. Working on it.
Come now.
When you finish your business outside the palace, please promise me you'll return to resume your duties. You take this as my pressuring you not to venture out. That's not it at all. Only that as captain of the Royal Guard, I must know your whereabouts at all times. Wow, the formality. Well, that is, think of your station. How else would the Knights Captain address the land's king? To be overfamiliar would set a poor example. Imagine the scandalized faces of the rank-and-file guard. That said, not a day goes by and I don't reflect on our travels from only a year past. I owe regaining my pride as a knight to that journey. I was but a wanderer searching in vain for the prince, and it was through you I learned he yet lived. In the end, it was your ascent to the throne I supported. I never tire of the faces the younger guards make when I tell them of the time you acted as witness to my duel. It brings back memories. Not only my duel with Redanth, but the journey we undertook. You were the reason I could endure the fight to the end. Pleased to say the knights of today are nothing like what they were under Redanth's command. Soldiers take up their sword not for those in power, but for the people. And as the champion of the people yourself, we will do all in our power to protect you, our king. You do not make it easy by sneaking out of the palace as you do, though I suspect the soldiers are getting used to your chaotic tendencies. They know they protect not just a king, but a ruler who stands beside his people and hears their voices in clarity and truth.
I vow.
I will protect you with my life, as I have always endeavored to do, your majesty. Only let me stay by your side to do so. Eyes, man. He's standing on a barrel.
Oh.
Well, well, I see our king is out on some personal business, eh? I believe Hulkenberg was searching for you, but I suppose it's none of my business who comes or goes. I'm on break myself.
Just...
Only try not to frustrate your royal guards over much, They all take their duties quite seriously, much like their captain. Bah, who am I kidding? A knight who smiles is surely a myth. That's become clear to me since becoming titled. What could be more bizarre? A UG outcast, once a wanted criminal with a bounty on his head, made knight commander? There was of course some opposition at first, but the more heart-to-heart talks I've had, the more accepting they become, albeit gradually.
Right.
Or as I was staring down at you. He sure is standing on a barrel. The world has only begun to change. Indeed, grand titles and posts across the nation are held by all manners of tribes now, each contributing with their respective strengths. I've realized over past years just how much a nation is defined by its people. No matter how great a king, he alone does not make a country.
However...
Yet he stands for those very people, as simple and representative. That the king and those around him are of mixed tribes has already caused a great shift in sentiment, even for those in rural villages. Yeah, how's Tadari doing?
Yes.
He seems as busy as he can handle, now that they've resumed trade with other villages. Your coronation inspired that village to greater heights. It proved that barriers can be broken and that even they could take the first steps. New winds are blowing in every corner of this country. I'll have to make another trip back home with my son to see the changes for myself soon enough. And someday I hope distant generations will grow up only knowing conflict born of tribal differences from history books. We've a ways to go before that day, but until it does, let us forge a path towards it, Your Majesty.
Yo!
Yo! Yo! Hey, out inspecting again? Seems right pain to me, but I appreciate you going to all the effort. Making the rounds too?
Hey!
Hey! Captain of the Tradian Brigade reporting in. And I'm pleased to report there's nothing to report. Nothing to report, Your Majesty, so I'm taking a break. A bit of mouthful in it. Still not used to calling myself captain, besides. We've even taken in some survivors from Luis's troops, you know? But don't you worry, I've got 2 eyes on them, even when I ain't looking. Wait, I see it. They weren't the ones trying to make the world worse. I just gotta show them how power's supposed to be used, yeah? We owe it to you there's less discrimination in the city these days. Few and fewer are turning to life of crimes and make ends meet. If Del could see Grand Tread today, his eyes would bug out. And not just Del, a lot of the guys who didn't make it. Wish they could have seen it. Gatekeeper Basilio and Abysskeeper Heisme? For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. As long as we keep him in our memory, it's as close to saving him as we can. Vinka included. We built this place with a lot of blood and tears, so I say those of us who made it this far owe it all to them. What didn't to protect it. Reading is hard. Maybe I've got nothing to report today, but it's not like bad people just stop being bad because you're king now. We've been through a lot, though. So thanks for not giving up on us. Or the world, for that matter. You're spot on that I didn't spot first. You just pointed at me. I'll solve it quick like.
This place has really changed.
My...
Hello.
king.
Oh, there you are, subscribe. Heard you were in town, so I decided to see if we might cross paths. I have so much to tell you about my inspection, so I'm afraid you'll need to clear your diary for me soon. Inspection?
Hold on.
Really? Do you need to go back to bed? You were the one who sent me to the Mage Academy, were you not? The Mage Academy's reconstruction is going swimmingly. Repairs are in full swing, and we're already processing admission. I must say, I'm still surprised you appointed me, of all people, to be the Academy's headmistress. I was rather looking forward to going back on tour as a songstress. Oh, and I shall introduce you to my furry little friend. I scooped him up in the Academy of all places. During the reconstruction, they stumbled on this little guy in some kind of observatory, supposedly used by a king long ago. Considering the igniter around his neck, I'm sure he was being taken care of. I mean, there's no way a cat could survive alone in the cold, could he?
So...
Oh, yeah, she has the cat! Regardless, our mysterious kitty is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the Academy. All that knowledge was lost when it fell, so we're starting from scratch. Might even be hiding secrets as big as the Dragon Temple or the Sanctum. Oh, and I'm keeping the cat. Feels like fate, you know? Speaking of which, on my way back I met up with Myrtis. She's doing good?
Yeah.
More than well. Her throat has been fine. She's a fairly prominent singer about town now. We both just keep soaring to new heights. Her in music and me coming face to face with magic again.
Hey.
Surely you remember, music was the first magic born in this world, yes? When the heart expresses itself through music, it moves the hearts of others. And when they make hearts swell, why, there's no end to the magic. So just you watch, with music and magic at my side. Music. For some reason, saying it out loud, that sounds weird. I'm going to change the world. All will have equal opportunity to hone their talents at the Mage Academy. Our doors are open to all. That's what my sister would have wanted. And if it makes the world a better place, why, isn't that just grand?
Magic.
Rella taught me that magic is more than a tool. It's in all of us, deep in our hearts.
Wait a sec.
Is that the cat from Academia? The place was made of magic. How's it here? Nothing to say of how it could have survived in a deserted room buried in snow. Is that possible? I just think it's cute. Doesn't bother you at all? You sure are something else. If memory serves, the last king did build himself a study in the Mage Academy. You think Academia was styled after that, maybe? I wonder what His Majesty one more felt when he put this little guy in Academia. The cat tends to himself quietly, utterly impartial to us. Cute cat! Cat! It doesn't help when they talk in dialect that reads oddly, like that use of what in place of that. Oh, like music sounding weird when I say it out loud. Music what?
Pleasure to see you.
Why, hello, Your Majesty. It's only been a year since your coronation, but I see you've become quite apt at sneaking away from your palatial duties. Under constant fire from knaves of all trades, con artists, and critics alike, your opening act has been rather tumultuous, no? Eh, whatever. No, you messing up reading Basilio's text? Yeah, I mean, like, I think I messed up most of it. How kingly an answer, never missing an opportunity to display how capable you are. Commendable. Besides, most of those agitators are the kind of scum that stir the pot in hopes that they might benefit from the country's turmoil. Nothing I can handle, of course. All in day's work for the royal adjutant. Now to say that word now. Royal adjutant to the Citizens' Council. Quite an ally I've made, I should hope. I wonder if my mother would be the slightest bit proud to see what I've become. That I'm doing my damnness to use my talents for good, as I always should have. She would have.
Yes.
I hope so. I was such a problem child. I'd like to make this a country where honest folk like my mother can be happy.
Now that you mention it...
That's a deep cut. Alonzo's story was a deep cut. That reminds me, do you remember Datarem, my hometown's landowner? He told me to send you his regards. He's since confessed his crimes and is awaiting trial. You were the one who awakened his conscience. It makes sense, doesn't it? You're proving your ideals to be true. That's why the country is doing so well. There's nothing more to it. I'm hardly qualified to speak of pride, but if this country has one, it's you, and I'm proud to be amongst its people. Perhaps under your rule, the day will come that even we Nydia can walk around freely in our forms. You're curious what I look like in my true form? I'd be happy to oblige, but let's save that for another time, shall we? We were curious what you look like, Alonzo! What does your tiny form look like? Barden. See if I can do it a little better this time.
Lovely, that.
That's something.
What an unexpected coincidence, Your Majesty. No guards with you today. Ah, don't worry, I'm no tattletale. I myself left a meeting going how the provincial government's doing. We conveyed for a new year.
So,
How are things in Martyra? Oh, it's lively. It's live. Oh my goodness. It's as lively as it used to be. We owe it all to you, Your Majesty. That dodgy mess you cleaned up for us feels like ancient history now. I'm pleased to report, aside of the provincial lords, it's nothing but good news reaching my ears. Better relations between towns has employment up, and overall welfare too. Each town has specialties and wisdom to offer, and when we combine our heads, there's nothing problem we can't solve. I just feel so blessed to be a part of it. I know I made some blunders when I first stepped into the governor role, but I'm happy to share my failings so others don't have to repeat my mistakes. Things are doing good, I hope. Indeed they are. Townspeople play an active role in policy and administration, and I'm not bearing the weight alone. Of course, some lords that are like I once was, that would rather manage things at their sole discretion than leave things to the people. And yes, taking every matter into public opinion can be laborious, but with all the proceedings and disputes, still changing our own lives with our own hands makes the process worth the trouble. Choosing a king of our own was all the inspiration we needed for change. Nice. Now I have to find Maria. Where did she go?
Amazing.
Falling asleep?
So?
That's fair. Just a minute. Should I save? Because I want to go talk to the rest of the randos. Do a save here. Alright. Let us go say hello to Maria.
That reminds me.
Hopefully she's happy. What's up with the book you're carrying around? Is that the one you've been working on yourself? I'm excited to see what kind of fantasy you conjure up. Maybe that's not even the word for it. After all, if you're the one putting it into ink, that means you're gonna make it a reality someday. Gotta say congrats on being the final boss. Looking forward to you taking in the true boss eventually. Yeah. Taking on, I'm assuming. I am too. I'm down to... I want to figure out how we can do the New Game Plus stuff. Oh, hello there. Oh, is this voice acted?
Oh, right. I suppose now I should call you Your Majesty. You know, I was just telling Papa, even through all that mess, everyone's really been working hard.
Will we be streaming the Regicide run? Probably. Because like the focus of it is going to be a lot different, right? We can skip through all the story stuff and just like will be a lot less reading, which to be fair, like it might be a little bit more boring for people, right? The true final boss is surprisingly neither Regicide nor New Game Plus exclusive. Oh, it's just like post-game stuff? Is our country any better now? Am I keeping my promises?
Am I keeping my promise properly from back then?
Yes. You beat the villain, and now the city's full of smiles. And I'm sure Papa's smiling down on you too.
That's good. Hearing that from you really lifts my heart.
Don't worry. I'll try to do my part with what I've got. I want to help everyone understand that the world could be a better place if we can join hands with one another. Miss Fabian's fed so many hungry people since things changed. Some of those people even said they found their place there. I think I did too. If we can all change together for the better like that, we'll be closer to Your Majesty's and Papa's dream.
Yeah, I don't think we have time for it right now.
I want to help with something too.
I technically have a class that I need to be at tomorrow morning. Class. It's a recreational class, but it is something that I was going to be at. Oh, you make a trusty advisor.
I expect great things, my trusty advisor.
Yeah. Thank you, Your Majesty. Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
We
Right,
should be the
you gotta
ones
be
thanking her.
quiet.
Feels like I can see the entire country's future in her smile.
Everyone! Long time no see. How have you been?
As we find ourselves afield, I thought I might visit Alsace myself.
Hold on a tick. Those people there. Sure.
Those people there.
Naturally,
Surely
we're drawing
you know.
attention. We didn't all have to go at once.
Needn't fuss, old thing. It's been too long since we were all together again anyway.
Right now it is tomorrow morning.
Lady Tuna, did she really come all this way in a runner? Could have asked His Majesty to pop over and bring you back with a teleport or two.
The unmitigated nerve.
Oh, it's fine. I wanted to take in our country as it is. It's definitely a little rougher outside the capital's walls. There's still traces of melancholia around, and the odd human roaming about.
We're sending soldiers out for every incident we can. But it's not easy to hear the voice of the people from more distant regions.
I guess it's obvious. But just because you're king now doesn't make you suddenly all-seeing.
A lesson I learned last year. In the end, I was blind to a great deal of this world. Never would have learned if I hadn't pushed out the door and seen it with my own eyes.
Yep.
A year ago, I would have just said we could fly over ourselves. I mean, let's be real. The capital isn't going to fall apart if we just sneak over for a little tour, is it?
Of course not. We specifically put precautions in place to keep things running.
Yet it has only been 1 year. We cannot be too complacent too soon, lest the dissidents seize on the opportunity.
Oh, there he is! Over there! See? I told you that's His Majesty, innit? Might have been a bit too obvious.
Oi there, Your Majesty!
You dare hoy the king, you swine?
Hulkenberg, relax,
We
bro.
didn't draw steel on the poor fellow. We're the ones who indulged in this little day trip.
Your Majesty, thanks for all you do, really. Have to say, my life's a lot easier now.
There's more work to do every day. But we're in this together. We believe in you.
Everyone's so supportive. Kind of brings back memories from last year.
Rather. It's the sort of thing to get a chap all misty-eyed over the past. What a journey it was.
We really did just leg it up and down the country slaying dragons, eh? Can't believe we actually survived it.
They were dangerous times, but exciting ones too.
When we fought to appease the dragon god, I had no idea we would have to face another 4 dragons.
Nor I. Never thought the day would come when I'd be hailed as a dragon slayer. Huh. Life is full of surprises.
Right.
It was a hard road, but we did have fun together, didn't we?
Looks like we're drawing a crowd. Time to get back to work.
Indeed. A veritable mountain of tasks awaits us, and I will see it crested.
Neat that they actually mentioned the Trials of the Dragons. Yeah, I would assume so.
And not long after, the new year dawned.
I'm assuming this is going to be our thread to do the post-game.
Journey? Are you really planning on leaving us?
Gotta see some stuff.
with my own eyes.
You want to know what's going on in the world, huh? Well, I guess you are the king.
Who's gonna handle all the paperwork?
Sounds like fun, but a daily jaunt down to the slums is one thing, and a proper journey is quite another. You're a king now, lad. You've got the people's expectations on your shoulders. It's all right to just sit on your throne and mind the home front, you know?
I don't care to be kingly.
I want to do what I can for the people. If that's not kingly, then the crown's just slowing me down.
Come on, this is no time for jokes.
Ever the fearless gadabout, eh? Well, I take your point, lad. Magla and the humans make a fine barometer for the anxiety still swirling in the country. So you go out and give it a proper survey, where it is and how much is there. If people can't face their anxieties, they can't keep their eyes forward. And if they can't do that, we'll have a bally hard time moving forward as a nation or a people. So you want to get a better grasp of it all. That's your most important duty as a ruler. That's what you're thinking, eh?
Right.
If that was your plan, you could have just said so.
Sounds like a fine idea to me. A proper spot of fun besides. Wouldn't expect any less from our king and captain. Well, since I'm the bally court engineer, I've no choice but to come along. I'm the only driver fit to maneuver the Royal Skyrunner after all. And why, you're the Dragon Slayer King, bane of monsters all across the country. When I imagine what sort of wondrous encounters you've got next, well, I'm all agog. Yes, here begins our quest anew. Let us sally forth upon our... hello? Are you not listening to me?
Sire, you've really got to stop chasing these ideas all on your own. You'll be the death of us.
Once again, sire, I've asked you countless times to give word if you're to leave the castle. Such caprice.
Nurse, don't tell me you called
Gang,
them
gang.
beforehand.
Save us a bit of time, eh? Though, hello, what's this? I count only 2 of the 6 partisans. Short a few spears.
For my part, I believe 'tis unrealistic for all of us to depart the capital together.
Oh, so you have no plans to stop our little adventure, eh?
Hulkenberg and I talked it over. We decided that if you insist on going, we'd rather go with you than stop you.
Are you sure about this?
I was thinking back to our last fight with Luis. So many people supported us, but not for any high-minded ideals or arguments.
They were supporting us because we were actively fighting a monster on their behalf. In the end, people make choices based on their personal experience and emotion. Even if decided justly and supported by prosperity, people may struggle to trust a king whose face they do not know. An invisible ruler is no cure for their fears.
Right. I'm not opposed to the idea of getting out into the world again. Really, it might be the wisest move to make sure you're a king everyone knows.
Still, this early into the new year? 'Tis never a dull moment in your Majesty's employ.
Bit of a smaller party than we last set out with, huh? But it's a pleasure to be on the road again with you.
Okay, but can we really afford to have both our general and the Royal Guard's captain coming along for this?
'Tis natural course for the Royal Guard to accompany the king. And I trust my corps is not so feeble that it will fall apart in my absence.
We'll make it work. Got to learn to trust others and delegate, right? And we'll just have to lead by example.
Go.
Right then, let's go.
Everyone else is there too. Gang, gang. Where's my gang,
Once
gang?
heard my voice and answered a query in kind. Is fantasy a powerless creation? That timeless question. So long as life remains in the world, we seekers all shall search for our answer. But he will find his. Of that I am certain. And it is thanks to you for believing in and guiding him. That was the true purpose of my royal magic, you know. To seek and obtain guidance from denizens of a land beyond ours. A land that has not yet lost hope. And it was you who answered the call. Armed with your hope, armed with the power of fantasy, you rose in glory. Such courage, such whimsy, and yes, what thrills. You have my sincerest thanks.
Let's go!
Feels familiar. It's been far too long.
Aye, the wind feels an echo of days past.
Unusually poetic for you.
Heismay just
They're
fucking
awful, aren't
chilling.
They would have left us behind. Oh.
Well, I'm not certain we're in a position to talk, having followed straight after, saying we could just teleport back.
Well, hey, we figured the kids might want to change your scenery, like.
Maria came with us? Whoa! Cute!
Amazing!
Poetic indeed.
Now that I think about it, I don't think Maria's ever been in a cutscene.
And even
So
greenery to the sands.
very cute.
I'll say, I definitely like this view better.
Let's go.
We did say we'd take her adventuring. We did. Just not when the world was in danger, you know? Alright. Is there anything like post-credit? Do we need to... I mean, I guess things are happening in the credits right now. We've got Academia. There's no post-game to take on the final boss. You gotta load that save file I told you not to save over, or any of the ones from right before. Oh, for the true final boss. Okay. Got it. Wait, if I have to go back, doesn't that mean I need to redo all of the boss fights, like the refights? Isn't that like a lot? Good 14-hour stream, I am tired. Yeah, it was fun. What a journey. How are you feeling? Great, this game was awesome. The condition is to not do any of them. Ah, I see. I see. Well, that's, well, shit. I can imagine that maybe makes the game a lot harder, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know. Good game message, I think. Makes me feel good. It's like a warm, feel good game. Yeah, I honestly, like, I'm trying to think of anything else that I would have to say, but, like, I'm just... We're at the end of 14 hours, you know what I mean? Brain very fried. I guess we could just... Yeah, so who is this? Is that Heismay in there? Ah, no, maybe it's just, like, random brushstrokes. But... The reason Human Luis was pausing was because the link was severed. As in the link to the Melancholia crystal you broke. Oh, I see. Interesting. Got it. But yeah. It's like... Stroll's story was cute. I was gonna say good, but it's cute. It's like... You know... I like that it got all tied back together at the end. He's like, I gotta protect the people. That's what the noble would do. That felt very good. Hulkenberg and the abuse of power, and the human spirit. Hey, look, it's a flag bearer. Whoa! Look at all of them. Look at all them holding flags. God, I wish I remembered all of them in order, but I think it was Heismay finding the burial for his son, and then he's like, I gotta bring him with me, which is an interesting conclusion, because I assumed what he was gonna say was like, nah, I gotta bury him in the village. I spent a lot of time thinking about something before arriving at a conclusion. It was okay to take your time. Juna was kind of just about music. I guess the power of art in general, that it has to move people. You could see how it like changed the foil character Mirtis to be like, nah, art good, music good, competition good, competition fine, but also like not like that. Not re-traumatizing your opponent and making them turn into a tiny baby on stage. Who was after that? Now it gets foggy of who comes next. Was it Nereus? Nereus was about finding the legacy of his mentor and realizing that the correct thing to do was to fucking destroy that shit. Like, get rid of that shit. Get that out of there. This is not good. We gotta get rid of it. No, is bad. Do not. Do not the weapon of mass destruction. And also, you know, his past on, like, getting ostracized and all that. And being like, you know what? It's fine. I am an old person. I had to learn and move forward, and I'm glad I got the opportunity to re-experience, like, the new, right? Like, passion was not there, and then it was rekindled or resparked. Who came after the list? Is it Maria after Nereus? You know, Maria's support, just raw killing my entire soul of like, is it my fault that all the people are leaving me? Did I do something wrong? And it's like, no, your father would be so proud of you. It's like, ugh, cry. It's sorry for not remembering the entire list in order. Jesus. So we've got Yufa, which was about the Sanctism Church. I like that one a lot, actually. Because it was about, like, faith can actually be very useful to people, right? Like, very powerful and important to people. But, like, not if it is the only thing, right? Where, like, when there is no hope, sometimes you need to rely on something else. And it's unfortunate that for some people, if faith was all they had to lean on, that can lead to immense despair when things do not happen. A thing that I weirdly had a direct correlative story to, that I was like, oh, yeah, that shit sucks. It was like a great emptiness when that happened. Basilio's was about like the two paths that you can go from a trauma, right? Kind of, right? Like you could be giga traumatized, you know, and become literally a serial killer, or you can not do that. And then Basilio, you know, he already lost so much and then had to lose like his good buddy pal. And it's like, man, goddamn. His voice acting in The 8 was incredible, because we watched that today. Very good. I don't know. I feel like very spectacular voice acting when it is like you can just like hear the pain, you know what I mean? It's just like, damn, dude, that's crazy. So I feel like Basilia's voice actor did a great job with that. Big pain. Also, he was like, so we're gonna have a party, and it's like, wait, is that something only therapists do? It's like, you dork. Okay, so the next one coming to mind is Barden. I don't know if he's after those ones, or if I'm missing some. I know there was Alonzo. I think it's Alonzo then Barden. So Alonzo's were definitely like, damn, that's crazy. They really trolled you by like going to level 8 and then being like, wait, there was one more. I memed on you the entire time. That was very funny. I really liked the sentiment of Alonzo's, which was like, I'm gonna be the bad guy, but I don't want to be the bad guy. And I think that people who are like my mom, who are like naive or simply want to be happy, deserve to be happy, right? Because it's just like, you know, it's sad, right? And Alonzo wishes that the world did not have to be that way. And actually that he got what was coming to him, right? That it's like, if you continue to spin the lies of your life, that, you know, bad things can still happen, right? Which was crazy. And also that he found some meaning in being able to move on with his life and be like, you know what, my mom wouldn't want to see that, right? I think she would want to see...
Dear guest, from a world I shall never know. In your eyes, I know our journey was ultimately a fiction. However, I hope your memories of this fantastical adventure burn as bright in your reality. I hope the promise of our world echoes in you.
Oh, fuck. It immediately undid the last one. It just like double clicked. Feels bad, man. It's so cute they put you in the credits. I know, right? Well, there was a post-credit scene.
The rubble's just baked for tourists now.
I never expected a view like this.
Let's see it all. Let's see the world.
Yeah.
A new journey now beckons. In days of eld, the people prospered and perished in turn. Struck by their ways, I wrote a book of my dearest ideas. A tale of fantasy. In my vision, they placed their trust, and so the kingdom breathed new life.
The strength to believe in the unknown, that can change everything. Without a doubt, you will face all sorts of trials ahead. But carry onward with all your heart. Onward, fearless, into a world unknown.
I guess that was literally Gallica, but most of her stuff was like attached to the main story, right? Like she didn't have her own inherent arc. Barden's I thought was interesting. I think it's the classic, like, because Poi hyped it up a little bit, I was a little bit more cautious going into it, but I think overall it was, I really resonated with the themes of, like, you are what you do, not what you say you are, right? And Barden was like, I want to protect my village, and I will do what needs to be done in order to do that. I guess I will save my clear data. I guess I also need to compress my save datas a little bit, huh? There was Brigitte, which was about, like, tools and weapons and stuff, and how they bring about destruction, and, like, kind of the... what is it called? Not the conceit, but the things working in the shadows basically making life bad. Her dog was kidnapped, etc. And then being able to confront that at her final, like in her final support of like, are you going, like, seeing someone at the start of like, are you going to pull the trigger of this gun and kill me? Because let me tell you, that life ain't worth living. It ain't good. It ain't good, kid. You can put the gun down, right? And last one was More, which, you know, I think More similarly being mostly tied to the main story, like, called that he was the king. I think we had a lot of context clues at that point, so, you know. But we figured it out before they spelled it out for us. I could feel a little bit good about that. But they were being so coy about it after, like, they kind of gave us the puzzle pieces, and I was like, yeah, so, like, that's him. But, like, he also got similarly trapped in his own pocket dimension with the magic of, like, the fairy queen, who was our mom, who did that to us, and all that stuff. And it was like, yeah. Oh, Katharina. I liked hers with the one scene where, you know, there's the obvious twist of like, haha, we captured these nobles and we're gonna extort them for money, ha 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 ha. And then it's like, wait, but I didn't want that. And like, you can see and discover the flaw, right? Of like, we're gonna get all the bad guys, and it's like, but then we're the bad guys, and then it's just a vicious cycle that, you know, it can't be propagated, obviously. So I think it did a good job of spelling that out and being like, guys, what are we doing here? We can't live in a bounty hunter society. Like, this literally isn't gonna work. Come on, man. So yeah, I really, really liked the supports. I don't know. I felt like they all hit their beats. And they all made me feel things. So, thank you, Metaphor, for being fucking awesome. Like that. Oh yeah, I guess there was also the mini arcs. The baby one comes to mind because I felt like it was just huge for Heismay to be Giga based and be like, you can't replace your lost child. Like, I lost my son and I was fucking alcoholing it away in a cave. I was drinking myself to death. Can't be doing that shit. And then she's literally like, yeah, bring me in. Sanctorus was just like, yeah, I gotta pay for my crimes. Literally kill me. It's like, okay, dude, alright. I guess I cared less about the candidates a little bit because they were like a little too, like, they were very obviously caricatures, right? But you know, they are what they is. Was that all of them? I think I covered all of them. Also, I'm curious. I wanna check one thing. Where is? Whatever. It's fine. I think that was all yes. Yeah, so I remembered all of them. Right. Because I thought they were good. I remembered what happened in them. I was engaged. I liked reading them, listening to them, which is, you know, I think I'm not always the most engaged when it comes to, like, stories and stuff. I think I've actually historically, up until we started, like, really getting into the JRPG content, like, I think I was pretty, like, I don't want to read stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to be engaged with it, but I felt like the story was very good. And, yeah, I also liked, like, Luis's arc. Just at the end, we talked about it, but it's kind of like, you know, who is Luis to just, like, just, turn everyone human, see who comes out, Lamau. Like, let's see it. Like, haha, got him. It's just kind of like, listen, man, can't be doing that shit. Like, let's forget about the whole, like, it's not actually gonna work part. You know what I mean? Let's dodge that for a second. Like, I think this is flawed at, like, at the philosophical level already. So, okay, that's gonna be it. And hey, if you're still here after 15 hours, 15? 12 plus 2? No, 14 hours. I used to agree with Luis's ideology, bad times. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's like, and I said it as I was framing the situation from Luis's point of view, is that, like, we have beliefs for a reason, right? Beliefs are there for us to understand the world around us based on the context that we've been given up until that point in time. And sometimes people can make it really, really far based on their understanding of the world. And you get people like Luis. You know what I mean? And I mean, it happens. It's equal in the same way. Kill everyone with less than $1 with $1 million is fair. Technically, the same rules apply for everyone. Yes, of course. So fair and real. Okay, I actually need to wrap it up. So, if you're still here, hey, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. This is the last stream of the year. I believe I will be back next Thursday. I'm not going to say whether there's a stream that day or what we're going to be doing. I have no idea. I'm going to go just hang out with some friends for a week. You know, take a wee bit of a break. And I hope we can start something new. Something new when we get back. Whether that's next metaphor run or whatever. True Final Boss, or whatever it is. So, thanks so much, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. It means a lot to me that I can do this and have color commentary on the side and be enjoying this experience with people. So, thank you very much, everybody. Happy New Year's. If I forget to make a post, I probably should. But see you all later. All right. Bye-bye.